How soon will it be before you can start travelling again? Well, that depends on where you are and where you want to go. But South Korea's working on setting up travel bubbles to open up both in- and outgoing travel. What is a travel bubble exactly? Put simply, in the context of COVID-19, it's an agreement between cities or countries that allows people to freely travel between those places. So at least within a given bubble, that's a game changer, as restrictions such as quarantine have ruined many a holiday plan during the pandemic. We don't know exactly which countries will be featured in South Korea's travel bubble plans, but we know it has some nations in mind and is aiming to sign agreements with them within the first half of this year. Sounds like a breakthrough, right? Well, there are some catches here. Firstly, bubbles can burst. We're still seeing hundreds of new infections a day here, far more than the relative handful of cases that caused New Zealand's travel route to Australia to pop recently. And then you've got the seemingly endless process of trying to create a travel bubble between Singapore and Hong Kong. If these places deem travel between each other to be too risky, then South Korea is really going to be off their tourism menu. And even if you find suitable travel bubble matches, then you've got the practical issue of a special vaccination passport. We're told by the government here that we'd be able to travel inside a bubble using an app-based digital travel pass. But many experts have been raising concerns about a travel pass based on a vaccine, fearing we could create a discriminatory global standard. There would be millions of people who cannot travel because they either can't or won't be vaccinated. And, for instance, higher vaccination rates have been reported among the wealthy and white in Western countries. Some types of vaccine might be seen as less acceptable than others. And where do we draw the line in terms of unvaccinated people using public facilities at home? Here in South Korea, we're not facing those social questions as intensely yet, because the government's not expecting the majority of the country to be vaccinated until the second half of the year. But you can see why the economic pressure's forcing a fast solution. Summer's coming, and the number of international air travellers to this country fell nearly 98% in the second quarter of last year. That urgency is being felt worldwide though, particularly among major holiday destinations, and it may sweep aside those other social concerns for now. The new normal may just be getting started.